Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. This is the finale for the winter for season 1 of How to Get Away with Murder. Okay, we're going to do this real easy because it was a lot. We seen a lot of things that we already seen, and they were actually just putting it back fresh onto your memory. But we've seen them all season long. Okay, so basically, really quickly, how this broke down. Sam and Annalise get into it in the beginning. They're going back and forth, about you knew she was pregnant, you told Bonnie, Bonnie knew this, that, thing, all of this shit, okay, about this Bonnie and Sam thing, and they have some, she's like, you're a liar, you're a no-good liar, this, that, thing, and the other. And he done got balls deep with it and told Annalise, you were never anything but a good piece of ass. He called her a slut and some more shit and all this. Then they got the kind of bad list. She told him, you get out of this house, this, that, and the other. He ended up choking her up. And after she told me, that's what you did. You choked her. You liked it. You killed that girl. You liked seeing the life drain out of her as you had your hands around her throat and you strangled her. Go ahead, do it. Kill me. This, that, thing. She played that whole game with him. So they did that whole thing. She told his ass he had to get the fuck out. Then she ends up going on off about her business. Okay? She ends up leaving. She goes basically to see Nate. Is what actually happened. It's always a good thing to go see Nate, okay? But anyway, she went to go see Nate. His wife is back in the hospital, so he actually invites her on into the house. He's asked her, what are you doing here? She's like, whatever, I didn't know where to go, blah, 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 blah. She goes in there. Long story short, he banged the fuck out of her box. It's always good to go see Nate. So anyway, Bonnie, what the fuck's going on with Bonnie? Because remember when she asked for sperm samples of all these people. And one night, I swear Bonnie slept with like 3 people. I swore that some kind of way this girl was running around getting sperm samples off of people. She met some weird guy in the bar. She laid up with Asher. And she kept fiddling with her fingers and carrying on. I said, what is this nasty bitch doing? So, that Bonnie, I just don't trust her. That bitch run around town fucking everybody, and I believe she was collecting sperm samples. I don't know. If y'all see something different than that, put it in the comments and let me know what you think. But I believe she has some old shady shit going on, and it has something to do with some sperm samples, because she was really mixing it up with her puss. So I said, girl, what is going on? So all while the program's going on, she's fucking random people and carrying a briefcase. Either that or after Annalise fired her, the bitch got a job at a fertility clinic or something. I don't know. Something's going on with that Bonnie. I told y'all before, I don't trust that whore. She's shifty and shady looking, and she quick with that puss. I don't know what's going on with her. But leave it in the comments if what you think about Bonnie and her bullshit. Okay, so after that, Sam's back at the house. Michaela comes to the house on some of her bullshit. Because she's real simple. So she comes to the house, and he's like, Annalise is not here. You got to go. She's like, oh, no. I'm going to wait on her. This, that, thing, and the other. Because she had the trophy. She wanted to turn the trophy back in because she had stolen from Asher and all that. Michaela foolishness. And then after that, 2 seconds later, Rebecca comes. Okay, yeah, but Rebecca brings her ass in there. He's telling her, oh, hell no, you definitely got to go. You can't be here. You definitely got to go. She ends up standing there on the steps, took a real suspect. Michaela's like, well, what's going on? He's standing in between them. She's standing right there at the bottom of the staircase. She shoots off and runs up the staircase, runs in their bedroom. He chases her, slams the door, locks herself in the bedroom, and then eventually into the bathroom. And he's banging and banging on the door. She's in there with his laptop. She has this flash drive, and she's trying to get evidence off of the goddamn computer. There's something on the computer that she wants off. So it ends up being this whole big old mess. Michaela gets on the phone. She's calling Wes and all that. They're all getting linked up. They're all on their way there while this whole thing's going on. He's banging on the door like a madman trying to get into that room with her. Eventually, they all get in there. She's in the bathroom. He's banging, trying to get into the bathroom door. Wes takes control of the situation. He's like, I got it. Come on. He's like, come on out. She's like, in a minute. You know, she's loading. She gets everything she wants. She has the flash drive. This is so stupid to me. She has the flash drive in her hand as opposed to putting it in her pocket or something. So she's walking out of the bathroom and everything's calm. They're all standing there. So there's Laurel, there's Connor, Michaela, Rebecca, and Wes, and then we have Sam. So when Rebecca tries to walk past Sam, he yanks her ass and tries to get the flash drive from her. And he's down there choking the fuck out of her on the ground. So he's choking her out and carrying on. And the flash drive falls. Laurel picks it up. Yeah, Laurel picks it up. So she's running. Sam's running behind. Yeah, they're all fighting. Like, they're all fighting him, trying to hold him. He's trying to get to the damn flash drive, basically. He ain't really concentrating on the fight with them. Laurel's the one running with the flash drive. And she's running. She runs out of the room. She's running down the hallway. He runs behind her. He gets hold to Laurel. Michaela pushed his ass over the fucking banister because he was choking that damn Laurel. Michaela pushed his ass over the banister and he fell down there and hit the floor. So naturally, you know, they thought he was dead and all of that. So they all end up downstairs. Everybody goes downstairs. And the next thing you know, they're sitting there and they're like, what are we going to do? Michaela's totally zoned out with her whacked out ass. And when you look around again, that motherfucker that got up off the floor in Jason Voorhees style, and when I say was choking the dog shit out of Rebecca, he was taking that bitch out. Choking the dog shit out of her. And they turned around, and then Wes took the goddamn trophy and bust that head. He bust that head open. So, actually, who actually killed Sam was Wes. Because he fucked him up. He was choking that motherfucker Rebecca. He took that damn trophy and gave him upside his motherfucking head, and that was it. That was all she wrote. There went the spill of blood and all. Because I was wondering, we seen him laying in the pool of blood all season. That's to say he ain't dead. Because there was no blood. The blood came from when Wes split that motherfucking head to the white meat. So Wes is who actually killed Sam. Hashtag Wes killed Sam. So that was that. And then that began all the shit of getting rid of the body and all that. You know, we've seen all that shit. So in the meantime, in between time, we look up and there's a phone call. Bonnie's in the bed with Asher. Bonnie gets a phone call from Annalise. Something terrible has happened. This, that, thing, and the other. She can't find him and all this type of business. And we're like, okay, because we had a little argument, blah, 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 blah. I can't find Sam. Sam's not answering his phone. I'm just hoping he didn't do anything stupid. I hope he didn't flee. This, that, thing, and the other. So we're going on with this. We're getting toward the end of the program. And I'm saying, I don't understand. Something ain't right. There's too much loose ends. And we go on. She called Bonnie and all that. So then that was that. So Bonnie was on her way to Annalise. So that's the end of what we see with that. Then the very final scene we see when Wes took Rebecca to the hotel and left her told, do not leave. That's it. Don't leave. We're not changing those stories. We're not doing any of that. We're going to take care of it. You don't leave. So Rebecca doesn't even know about the disposal of the body or anything like that. She was taken to a hotel and left there. So that was that. She they show a flashback that we haven't seen, which is what ended the program, where Wes got his own thing going on. Because again, remember now, he's the one who actually committed this murder. Or he's the one going to get the lighter fluid and all this shit. On his way to meet the rest of them, he stopped back at the house. And he's like looking at the body, you know, and he goes to get the murder weapon. And he gets it and he stands there and he says, I am so sorry. You know, looking at Sam laying there dead. And baby, you hear somebody say, don't be. It was Annalise. She was sitting at the desk, looking over at his dead body sitting there. He didn't even notice that she was there. She's sitting in the shadows, told him, don't be. And I said, here we go. That connection between Wes and Annalise. Annalise knows that Wes killed him, and she's going to protect him. And that's just all that's to it. And that's basically where the program ended for us. And we have to wait until January to see what is going to actually go on. Because, again, lots of loose ends. They cut the body all up and put it in an incinerator instead of setting it on fire. Right there, it's been cut up and put in bags, and they put it into a thing to go for incineration. Weird. Anyway, but that's basically where it ended. That was really too much. I said, oh my gosh. So again, it's this whole time, there's this unsaid thing with Annalise and Wes. Wes is a fuck up. Annalise knows it. She's treacherous. And it just kind of works. But that was basically it. That's how we ended with How to Get Away with Murder. We're going to figure out the rest of it in January. All right, guys, thumbs up or thumbs down. I will see you guys after the first of the year with this. Later, guys. It's been a hell of a ride. All right, bye-bye.